Good morning, Marty. I love it when he mews at me. Hi, I'll be out shortly. Johnny has school today, but only high school classes, and they're virtual.
Good morning, Tux. Eat your breakfast, bud. Good boy. Everybody's here. I know the others appreciate that Marty was sounding the alarm about breakfast being late. You look so sleepy. Hi, you gonna come see me? Come here. Stripey, come here. Come here, bud. Come on. Good morning. Yes, I did pet Tux. Good boy. Well, it's in the 50s and it feels like it's in the 50s, but it's not bad out here. It's just not warm like it was yesterday. Yesterday at 80 it was, you know, really warm. No sign of gypsy yet. Not that my half asleep eyeballs can see. And I'm off to the chiropractor. I've got about 5 extra minutes to spare. Wow, look at how pretty it is. Be nicer if it was a little more sunny, but I'll take it. I was in TeslaModelXJourney this morning looking at something, and I saw that they've added the tire pressure readout in there, which of course they did because they added it to the app, and once it's available through the API, then TeslaModelXJourney generally will go in there and add it to those screens too. So I know all of Ruby's tires are good. Said they were all at 45 something. But that was just kind of neat. I mean, not generally where I would go to look at my tire pressure, but it's a place Don might actually notice if, you know, since he doesn't actually get in Ruby and I don't have the tire pressure display up on any regular basis. It's just kind of cool. I was responding to a Facebook post here after I make the turn, I'll tell you. Yeah, Jules is over 11,000 miles now, and Ruby's something over 94,000. So I guess we've got 105,000 total electric driving miles between the two cars in our family now. I thought that was pretty cool. Ruby did 80 miles shy of 2,000 miles in February, with February obviously being a shorter than normal month, especially if the 2 or 3 additional days were weekdays versus weekend days. So anyway, yeah. And then in the stats app, the stats on the app, 100% of Ruby's charging for the last 31 days was at home, which I could have told you, but yeah, when we tell people we charge at home. So I'll, you know, as I talk here, hopefully I can remember to upload those pictures into the video editor and put them up on the screen for you to see. Just some interesting, I probably, a summary of stuff. I probably at the end of the month should regularly put up Ruby's monthly driving stats, how many miles and stuff. But I don't always remember to do that. So the main reason why Don moved the dash cam camera around in Jules was because he wanted to be able to see more out the back of the car, so you could see cars approaching us. There was a couple other side reasons too. I think we mostly determined that, you know, that window's just really small, and maybe it helped a little bit, but not in a major way. And then of course, what did I do is I wanted to mount the other screen camera in the way, which I think we've ordered some other stuff to get it back out of the way. But what I was gonna say is I do think it has, you know, given a little bit more of a left and right view out the front, you know, door glass than we had before, and moving it back a little bit. And also probably we're not as small, so you could, you know, see us a little bit better. So I certainly don't think it was not a good thing to do. It's just that that view out the back glass is still a little small. But what I was gonna say is, without a passenger yesterday, when I had the camera mounted up there, I put the screen over top of the passenger seat, and that seemed to work well. But then of course you can't even see the little picture out the back window, which, you know, I would have removed it or moved it around if there was something pertinent out the back glass, but there wasn't, as far as I know, on that particular drive. That was the iPhone 13 instead of the X, and that was the iPhone audio instead of the dash cam audio. The dash cam audio, which I knew it was low. In yesterday's video, I had bumped it up to like 300% of max. If I bump it up anymore, it'll sound distorted, and it was still way lower than the vlogging camera track. Two of the hardest things about video editing, in my opinion, are lining up an audio track to another track where the person's mouth is moving and getting it just right. And even with, I think, software that helps you do that, sometimes it's not as good as you want. And then the other thing is if you have multiple audio inputs, the ability to have something to level them all out so that, you know, one is not really loud and the other really soft. And again, I think there's some software out there that does that, but you know, I just want to press a button at the end of my edit. Any track that's too loud, level it down, and any track that's too low, level it up. And yeah, I waved at them. And those are, you know, those are just really hard things for video editors to get under control, especially, you know, non-professional video editors. But I thought it turned out pretty cool yesterday. I put it at the end of the video because I wasn't 100% sure I was going to have time to finish it up before I had to leave this morning. And also, it gives me a lot more flexibility in editing it around, because when I'm inserting it in the timeline and moving things and trying to line it up, it moves around stuff on the other side of the timeline. So it just made the editing just one smidge easier for me. Yes, yes, Ruby, I'm sorry. I know, I'm doing 49 and a 45, gasp. Don was in the van yesterday coming through town, and he was doing like 43 and a 35, and he didn't mean to be doing that, and I'm like, you're speeding. And he's like, oh, you're right, I am. It's like the daggone van, it's not chiming at me. It's not letting me know that I'm speeding. So you kind of get used to the vehicle, you know, letting you know. It is helpful for those that are inclined to care about it, which I care more, especially through town, than I'm not so worried out on 401. Yeah, I got to the chiropractor's office just in time, hustled inside, stayed a little longer than usual. She didn't have anybody in the slot after my slot today. Conveniently, since Johnny's at home, I don't have to get downtown on any type of schedule today. I don't even have to go downtown. I just am going to go to Guardian Angel Apex and then over to Whole Foods and then home. Don and I are going to try to walk this afternoon. That would be the plan. Hopefully that'll work out. Ruby says it's 60, so it's certainly plenty nice for an afternoon walk. The sun's out now. It's cheery. Hopefully I'll find some goodies at Guardian Angel over here. I wouldn't pass up on a box of Legos. You know, I didn't recognize the Model 3 at first without the aero covers on. You know, those wheels don't scream Tesla to me when I see them, even though they're, you know, so cute without the covers on. No Hertz or overnight parking, so not a Hertz car. I really like that fabric, but I don't like that handle, the strap. The shape is not really my thing. Cute Easter stuff, but not as much as I'd like to choose from, and I didn't see anything I wanted. Oh, I want that shirt, but it's a small. Yeah, there just wasn't a lot in there today that was of interest to me. There wasn't a lot of Easter to look at, and I picked up, you know, no good jewelry, no Corel plates, no Legos, no anime stuff for Michelle or horror stuff for Michelle. It just was kind of a dry day. I ended up getting Johnny a dress shirt and a pair of khakis, and I got myself a pair of shorts and a running shirt and a couple of hangers. And that was it for today. So you win some, you lose some. I still enjoyed walking around though. I did find something. Just, you know, no, oh, wow. On occasion, a friend of mine has reached out asking for my opinion on used Tesla vehicles. You know, did it have autopilot? Which autopilot? Those types of questions. And yesterday they reached out again, and they went ahead and they bought a used Model 3. So congratulations to their family. I'm thinking they thought that with the Russian oil ban looming, now announced, and the rising gas prices, and I'm seeing gas lines today also. I guess people wanting to buy it before they think it gets any higher, which will surely cause it to go higher, by the way. You know, I'm thinking they were, you know, doing something that helped with the security of their family during these scary and concerning times. So anyway, I am thinking that the used market, which was already overpriced and not really flooded, you know, really kind of short supply, I'm thinking that they'll go quick. So if you have your eye on one, I wouldn't watch it too long. I suppose for Tesla, they were going to produce as many cars as they could possibly produce based on supply constraints, and you know, waiting for Austin to open up this year as they were going to anyway. Maybe some of the other manufacturers will have a chance to sell a few more, with more people being willing to consider an EV just based on the increased gas price alone. We'll see. I looked over at Don last night and I thanked him for making us an electric car family. I'm going on 5 years now. And and he said, yep, just enjoy, you know, drive where you want, because last time the gas was at $4 a gallon. I was definitely having to combine trips and be very careful about how much gas. You know, it's costing me like 80 bucks to fill my van every time I filled it, and that would not last a week. So yeah, I was having to be really careful with it, which is not to say that I'm going to be driving around wasting electricity and you know, being the other way, but I will at least be able to do my normal routine without having to worry too much, at least for the time being. So I don't know, it's kind of scary out there right now, and I'm happy for my friend that they picked up a used Model 3 and that they feel like that's going to serve their family well during these trying times. I'm really impressed with how nice a day it's turned out to be. I think I saw a Nissan Ariya when I came past Regency Parkway. Not 100% for sure though, and since it was off to the side, I doubt the dash cam will clarify it, my personal dash cam. Alright, there's all the meat this week. So the garbage truck pulled up right after I parked. They've been there an hour blocking all of those parking spots in a very busy part of the shopping center. There are other places to park. And then I came out and this guy's here, which, you know, he's not near me. Kind of dangerous though, to be stuck out that far. Just, you know, my thoughts on a page for the day. Wow, they're doing some paving over there. This is Kildare Farm Road and Holly Springs Road. Oh, wow, the light's out here. That's just dandy. I guess there's enough break in the traffic. It's just really weird to see the countryside so wide open like that now. Utility work ahead. Flagman ahead. Be prepared to stop ahead. I have no idea what they're doing, but apparently it's more in the neighborhood than it is out there, out here on the main road. I guess they're doing something there. So Don and I are out on our walk. There's smoke. Somebody's burning. I don't appreciate that on my walk. I'm already in a mood.
Oh yeah.
I am. I'm kind of in a mood. And you can see where they came in and they cut, and it looks ugly. And I mean, this is about what I expected, all this stuff cut down. When I meant by hand the other day, what I really meant is let's come in with the metal saw blade, electric saw, battery saw, I don't care, one of those cylinder things, and let's just cut the stuff so that it's not torn like this. This is what drives me nuts. I mean, just to leave that like that torn, and this is not along the side of the highway. This is my quote-unquote environmental park nature trail, and that's what they did to it. So this is not helping my already not good mood. Well, some of the areas you can see the creek a little better, and it looks like they might have finished picking some stuff up, but then I don't know. My birdhouse that I spent all that time cleaning up around the tree the other day, it's still standing, so that's good. But this was not back this far. I don't know. They did, I don't know, intermittent. But yeah, thanks guys for not knocking the birdhouse off the tree. Oh look, they took all these trees down here. Yeah, because I had pruned around the tree. See, they damaged the base of the nice tree in a couple of spots, but I just, whenever they do this alongside the road, I can't, it's like nails on a chalkboard or worse. Kids on the playground, Little League practice, freshly mowed grass on the ball field. Those guys' is vacation, winter vacation from the grass cutting. It's over, baby, it's over. I picked up quite a bit of trash because the thing that cut, you know, when they went in there, they exposed some things we couldn't see. I guess the privet and the kudzu will take it back over again soon enough. This one little bird over here, he's white. No white birds. I guess he's albino. Or has one of those color, there's some other fancy words. It happens in birds all the time, actually. That's pretty interesting. Oh, he's on this side now. He went through the fence. I'm not trying to scare him. I just wanted a better view. Huh. Well, there he is. We've had a few drops of rain on us now. I don't think it's gonna rain hard before we get back to Ruby, but you know, we're not super close to the car. I guess usually the first time around the track, that corner back there behind Dawn, it usually tells me we've done our first mile. So we're about a mile from the car. Hello.
Mr. Pokey.
Nah, you was picking up trash. You're not Pokey. You guys getting tired of watching us pick up trash? They threw that down while we were on our walk today.
Yeah.
That's a brand new can that was not there, obviously. Yeah, let's not fall in though. I mean, really? It's Red Bull, is that what it is?
Yeah, they have plenty of energy.
Yeah, to drop their can. Wow. Here's where I wish we had our own 20 or 30 acres. We just go walk our own land. There wouldn't be trash all on it, except for the road frontage. I'm sure the part that fronts the road would still have trash. Well, we're just hitting 6 o'clock. I guess these kids are determined that they're going to completely graffiti the entire brick wall now. That's the next spot, right? That's looking nice and open there. It's taekwondo time. I'm headed to Walmart. It is raining, but not too hard. I'll check the radar before I head in. You know, I have an umbrella buried in the deep recesses of the back of the car, but mostly never to see the light of day. Cutest thing I've seen in here at Walmart tonight, Peeps headbands.